Am I am essentially an introvert, and I was pushed and called on to start a series called The Chair. And I have a couple topics that I want to talk about. Um, so, the first thing is menopause, premenopause, perimenopause, if there's a difference. Because yeah, nobody talked about that growing up. I've been on TikTok. I've heard the girlies talking about um all types of things, but nobody really sits down and like talk about it. Like I heard one lady say once that it's like going through um puberty backwards, and I love that because it is. It's like you don't feel like yourself. That's first of all. You go through all of these mental, physical, spiritual, even changes, and it's like what the hell? Like, what are we supposed to do with this? Um, Even at the beginning stages, it's just like I don't even know. I don't know. I hope that this is not all over the place. It probably is, but second, so that's the first main topic. So it's gonna be three things going on this series, this channel, just whatever you want to call it. I know that this is probably not the typical YouTube way, but this is this is what I have, and this is authentic, and this is raw. Um, the second thing is motherhood, like motherhood, like the hood of being a mother. let's let's put it that way. Um, Especially when you have children of different age ranges. Um, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I hear people talking about, motherhood and um women who are mothers, women who are not mothers. And it's not to say, oh, I hate being a mom and all. No, it's nothing like that. It's just I'm glad that we're coming to a point, or somewhat to a point in society where the taboo of talking about the challenges that we face in being mothers, married mothers, single mothers, whatever the case may be, being a mother, um, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey, and I don't know if it's um broken down to the degree that it actually should be, especially on a daily basis. The attention that it takes to be a mother, right? But um yeah, it's definitely some things that I want to it's definitely some things that I want to talk about with that. Third thing is grief. And I know that all three are essentially all over the place, or not even all over the place, but I know that the three of those things are related, but they're also broad in their own category. But because most women, and this is not to say anything about men or anything like that, but because most women go through, especially most mothers, go through all three of those things sometimes at the same time. That's the part. That's the key to the topic, and that's how it's all connected. Is because nobody talks about that combination. Um And that combination is, it's ruthless. It really is. It's ruthless. And you know, I've never gone through grief, and we'll touch more on that in the next video, but it so let me backtrack. I unexpectedly lost my sister, who is 7 years older than me. Um, I'm not gonna cry. And it's coming up on 2 years. And it is hard. It is hard. It is so hard. To have someone in your life that is no longer in your life. You know, it's very different than a relationship that you know is no longer. It's different than a friendship that is no longer. It's you can't pinpoint it. But anyway, we'll save that for another video, because that's, like I said, all three respectfully are they can stand on their own. All three topics can stand on their own. But when you go through all three at the same time, it's like, wow. Like, how do you make it through the next day? How do you make it through that day? You know, and that's real talk. And I have been reluctant to start this, but I've also been pushed to start this. Just spiritually, energetically, you know, as far as the grief, I've sought out counseling, even through a psychiatrist, because grief alone is real, and I've never experienced that, as I said before. So that didn't work out. I've tried other therapists, other avenues. It didn't work out. And I feel like I'm slowly going into this cocoon of, I have all of these thoughts and all of these feelings and emotions, and nowhere to place it. But we'll go down that road in the series to come. Yeah. So I hope that this was not too out of the box. And I hope my goal is to connect with someone, even if it's not a woman, even if it's not a mother, connect with someone either on all three topics as I'm going through, or one of the topics, two of the topics, whatever. I just know that when I tried to seek out what I'm going through specifically, and I've been looking for 2 years, nothing. I haven't found anything. Now I've found things separately, but nothing where I can go to a one-stop shop and it's all three. So my goal is that I hope that I can provide something, advice, insight, just someone knowing that they're not alone, the way that I feel in it. And we'll see where the series goes. You know, just a little chit chat. So I hope that it touches someone at some point. And yeah, until the next video.